Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the archives. We finally return after our little sick week, which sucked. And honestly, it really sucked to have to take basically the entirety of last week off, other than the couple days on the weekend where I was feeling better. But shit happens. I'm feeling better. And as much as I would love to say that means we're back in action and a return to form, I can't, because that thing that I already talked about a couple weeks ago, that whole deal with fucking bitching about the whole situation with fucking the U.S. healthcare system and the fucking insurance company being a little bitch is still happening. So I still gotta be up super fucking early every morning to fucking just do a whole bunch of shit. But I'm still here. We're still gonna play. I just can't be up late, unfortunately. But I don't like bitching, and I don't like taking up that much time. Actually, that's kind of a lie. I like bitching. Bitching can be fun. In fact, it is very fun in a lot of circumstances. But I don't want to take up either of our time, because we don't have a ton of it for a little bit longer. So we're going to try to avoid bitching and avoid, taking up as much of that time as possible. So the goal for tonight is we're going to try to get at least to the next full moon, which is the next big story beat. If that turns out to only take me like an hour, we'll play probably for a little longer than that, but we're going to at least get to the next full moon. I have no idea where we left off, because it's been over 2 weeks. So I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go through everything and, totally check all of the shit we've done. So we are... we're level 17. Okay. Also, I don't have all my guides up, which is not great. Shit. Give me a second. I'm gonna get my social link guides up so I don't have to worry about that. Alright. I have them up. Let's see. We are poor. Shit. Let's see. What do we want to do? We're poor. We should go out to Tartarus, probably.
All right. Yes.
Okay. We're going to want to do a run-through of a little bit. We're going to at least want to do, 20 floors to make some more money. We'll just complete second block again. Which I don't think should take us very long, given that a lot of these floors were boss floors, specifically. But, well... I need to make money, because we got to be able to buy things to increase our social stat levels.
All right, let's keep moving.
All these floors look the same. Try not to get lost.
But yeah, although we will be ending things early tonight, we should be back to at least streaming most of the normal days of the week like I would normally be. So, yep, I am alive. Unfortunately. Still have to deal with a whole bunch of shit that makes me get off early, but, feeling better and alive.
let's look.
A shadow. Two weak enemies. You have the initiative.
Lightning. We don't want to spend too much time here. Mainly because I do want to get to that next full moon by the end of the couple hours I have tonight.
Hope we don't run into any creeps here.
But I want to make at
I'm
least
so
10, 20,000.
Stop getting in our way. Pull the trigger. Come first, Persona!
Which should cover us until the next level of Tartarus opens up.
Now's the time. Hit, Takuba. I'll leave it to you. Now, you're on a roll.
Okay. Let's see. If I can get to 20k, I can leave and be satisfied. I'd rather not spend 30 minutes here.
It's a treasure chest.
Even if we're able to head upstairs, we should try to take it.
That's a good chunk of the cash we need, at least.
One enemy. It's no match for you. Iori's poison. He needs help. Now, you're on a roll.
Might not die to this if we're down a party member. Oh, no, we're still good. Halfway to our cash goal.
Hey, there's a treasure.
Now's our chance.
Now's the time. Come first, Persona. Two down. Break it, Takuba. Go for it.
What to do?
This is. You're on a roll.
Not money, but more XP is probably good. We're probably not going to get enough to make it really worth it,
Now on to the net.
but
Hey, it's the stairs.
it's not like we have much of a choice in taking it or not.
We don't see that kind of chest often. Let's not pass it up. Yes, we got the advantage. I have to do this. Focus.
What to do?
Nicely done. Enemy eliminated. The enemy's down. Good hit.
Going to skip normal Agi.
This is
I also need to remember that I can go to the nurse's office and raise my courage nights after Tartarus, because I've gotten that the last several times we've been here.
Doing pretty well. Hey, did you hear something just now? Not that I'm scared.
Ooh, Aha, curse damage. Actually, that's good. I don't have a way of dealing curse damage yet.
Shadows.
All
Two
right,
enemies
let's do
detected.
this.
They're no threat to us. In this situation, they won't lose. That's an enemy down. Good job, Sakura.
I'll go with.
The enemy's down.
Here we go.
Perfect. How are we doing on money? Just about 13,000.
Down the stairs.
All right, let's get going.
Couple more good fights
Is
or a
that-
chest of money would give us enough.
Pull the trigger.
For real? I'll go with. Barret!
This is a
Good luck.
No money. Okay. Let's see. What do we not need? We don't need 2 hermits.
Perfecto.
Another day on the job.
pull the trigger.
I'll go with.
I hate that I'm having to play catch up, by the way. The fact that I am so far behind and I'm making only very subtle progress as we slowly catch up after my week. I don't want to call it a week off, but that's essentially what it was. As frustrating as that is.
Shadow.
Three targets. They're weak, so let's finish them quick. Situation.
Okay. Really nothing good to do here.
Two enemies down. You can do this. The enemy.
Good, another 2,000. That might give us enough that I'm satisfied and we can go. We're pretty close with the items that we can sell. I think the moment we find another teleporter, which is right here. I think we should be good. Do we need any personas of any specific type? We have Emperor, we have Strength, we have Hanged Man, we have Hermit. We're doing Chariot. We're doing Hierophant. We're doing Magician. Perfect. We will save just to play it safe.
Yes.
All right, that didn't take too long. Thank God. Oh, we're switching to summer uniforms. I mean, I guess it is now June officially.
Good morning.
Is that so? Not really. All right, what do we want to do? Kind of been prioritizing student council. But before we do anything, let's go down to the nurse's office and take our free courage points.
Well then.
Oh yeah, that looks phenomenal. The smoke and vapor coming off of it really fills me with courage. This is just great. What is in it? Bitter mugwort, poison carrot. Like, is that a type of carrot, or did you just poison a carrot? Henbane, jujube, rabbit's foot. How did you get? Did you blend it? Yeah, Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, we'll drink it. I don't think so either, but this guy's a fucking weirdo.
Good.
Well done. Oh, you weren't expecting me to live? Oh, great. We'll take the free courage.
Okay then.
Okay. So. Let's go do student council. Which I need to open. It's here somewhere on my list. My web browser thing officially fucking broke and my scroll wheel isn't working anymore. That's great. Phenomenal. Love it when that happens. Here we go. Hidetoshi. We are on 4? Yes, 4 to 5 actually. Yep. Let's go hang out with the student council and our boy fucking Hidetoshi. Okay, what are you freaking out about now?
How many times do I have to explain it? It's like I'm talking to a moron.
Why would you even accuse me? The cigarette butt was in the boys' bathroom, right?
Yeah, that seems kind of like a flaw in your logic, pal.
Then can you prove it wasn't a girl who brought it and left it there?
You're making the accusation. Burden of proof is on you.
With that logic, this is never gonna end. I'm done with this. You're on your own. Bunch of Neanderthals.
I don't think you should accuse everyone, but in order to become closer friends, I gotta agree with you.
Try not to hold it against them. They think like children. They just can't help it. Sooner or later, they'll see the light. Then I'll earn their trust, and they'll learn to respect me. I don't mean to isolate myself. I'm just remaining detached. Someone always gets hurt in any relationship sooner or later.
That's a bad way to look at things.
I suppose I've gone on long enough. I apologize.
We understand him a little better? I don't understand him any better. I'm glad fucking Makoto's getting something out of this.
No point in having a meeting today if no one else is here. Let's go.
Hey, Yuka-tan, you ever check out the student message boards and stuff? You know how last week that girl was found by the front gate? Well, now, they're saying it was an angry spirit from this one ghost story that did it.
Sure.
Come on, nobody really believes that stuff, right?
Would anybody believe that we go into a giant fucking labyrinth that the school becomes during a secret hour of the day and fight weird beings that take away people's emotions? Probably not.
What's this ghost story about?
What? It's probably made up. We don't need to go into details, do we?
It's just a story, Yukari. It's fine.
I'm interested. Go on, tell us.
You got it. Here goes.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We're good. Okay.
Good evening.
I was not expecting
and welcome to Junpei's.
they even have a fucking custom fucking talking head for this. Okay, that's actually pretty
There are
funny.
many strange things in this world.
Get to the point, Junpei.
Legend has it, late at night, after everyone has gone home, a maniacal ghost roams the halls and devours anyone caught in its grasp.
It's not like you have your phone out to read the message board. So, like, did you memorize this?
The other day, this friend of mine, let's call him Witness A. Anyway, he
I
said
mean,
to
it's a funny scene,
Hey,
but
Fiora.
it's
I saw something weird. the
it's a
other
lot
day."
more work than I was expecting them
sounded
to put
so
in for
serious.
something so
So I asked
simple.
him what he'd seen. He told me he saw the girl from 2E and claims he watched her go into the school on the night before the incident.
Weird emphasis. Okay.
I told him I don't believe it, not even for a second. That girl from 2E ain't the type to go wandering around at night. But Witness A was as white as a sheet. He swore to me it was true. Then it hit me. If
It's
the
a
girl
fucking
was found
reaction.
unconscious at school, then maybe the ghost really did make her its dinner. It all made sense. She went to the school at night and walked right into its deadly trap.
You know, to be fair, I scoff at this, and it makes just about as much sense as what's going on in the actual plot.
I felt a chill run down my spine,
Why not,
and I broke
ghosts?
into a cold sweat.
Why not? It makes just about as much sense.
There truly are some strange things in this world. Believe it or don't.
Who turned off the lights, and who turned them back on?
What do you think, Akihiko?
Seriously? Not one word about my amazing performance just now?
It was something. I don't know if I'd use amazing, but it was certainly something.
I'm not so interested in the ghost part, but it does sound like it's worth investigating.
So, you're afraid of ghosts, huh, Yucatan? Didn't know you were such a chicken.
What? Who are you calling a chicken? Fine then. Let's investigate it. Each of us will ask around for the rest of the week and gather information. This ghost story's just a bunch of nonsense. I'll show you.
Sounds good to me. The story is a bit unnerving, isn't it?
Yes, you seemed very unnerved.
We'll leave it to you guys then. Would have been too scary for me.
Okay. Okay, they're just poking fun. Okay. That's good.
What?
Okay. I don't remember what social stat I raised most recently. But we technically have points in courage now. Let's see, what do we got? Charm. Well, the arcade does boost the highest for nighttime activities, I think. Let's see.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Would you want to sell in bulk? Sure. It's a deal.
I don't think there's any new equipment
Prices
to
are a
buy.
bit lower
Nope.
today. All done here? Come back soon.
Hey, exactly about what I wanted money-wise. About 20,000. That should just be just enough to tide us over until the next full moon. I didn't fucking ask for the fucking this to happen. Oh,
Good evening.
hey kid. Here to warn me about the next full moon?
I'm back, just as I promised. How have you been?
It's you.
I'm glad you remember me. In another week, the moon will be full again.
Yeah, I've been paying attention.
The next ordeal will be upon you. Be careful. Until next time.
Morning.
With what?
Hey, listen.
The ghost story. Sheriff findings on Friday. It's a fucking ghost story. I'm not really sure how relevant that's gonna be. Alright, I read through this. This phrase, Mono Susamajiku, also appears in Ugetsu Monogatari. Of all the Ugetsu tales, I'm most fond of the one about the vengeful ghost wife. Such an eerie yet poignant story. Speaking of which, I've got a pretty good ghost story of my own. Care to hear it? I think it's easier to raise academics than courage. So we're actually gonna doze off a bit. Raise our courage. Because worst case with academics, I can study both during the day and in the evening.
Yo,
Probably have to spend time with you to get us closer to our next rank. Yeah. Can finally push him back past rank 5.
Welcome back.
Okay. Right, at any point I could start the Tanaka social link here. And I might do that depending on what's available tonight. Agility booster. Let's see. Yeah, when I reach rank 4 charm. I honestly forgot that was a requirement. So, yeah, I couldn't start that right now if I wanted to. Like, you looking into that ghost story? Like, asking around about it? No. It's a fucking ghost story. I know you're lying, man. Well, not like I've done anything myself. I just say we just let Yucatan handle it. I think she's taking this way too seriously, dude. I guess she can be pretty stubborn. As for me, I have plenty of scary stories up my sleeve already. I bet the story I told the other night made your hair stand on end. They say it's true, though. Well, a lot of people say a lot of things are true. That doesn't necessarily mean they are. Alright, let's see. Let's go to Bookworms, raise that social link, and I gotta bring up the guide for that. What's going on with the old guy, the old couple and the tree this time? Okay. What's wrong with the two of you?
Oh, look, dear. He's here. Try and perk up for the boy, all right?
I understand their reasoning. But if they really go through with this, if we lose that tree, it would be like losing our son all over again.
Where is it? Yes. They're not really fighting, but, you know, try not to argue.
Oh, we're fine. We're not fighting. I was just fussing. Sorry for making you worry.
Apparently the rumor about cutting down the persimmon tree was true. So we went to the school together to say our goodbyes. Unfortunately, that just reminded my dear of the pain we felt the day our son died.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine.
See, dear? That's exactly what I said. If you keep crying all the time, then what'll your admirers think?
Admirers?
Right?
Sure.
Oh my, don't make fun of this wrinkled old lady.
Alright. 6.
Stop by again anytime, all right? My wife would always be happy to see such a handsome young man.
Right.
Take this for when you get hungry.
I'm taking all these social links real slowly. But there's a lot of late game ones that require max and stats. So I think it actually might be smarter to just prioritize maxing out my social stats first. I don't think we're going to get to complete all of the social links, but that's okay. I didn't complete all of them on my first playthrough for portable either. What do we got? Academics. Again, the arcade gives the highest boost that I can get at night, so I think this just makes sense. I wonder if this is... I assume this isn't random. I assume that it... Or maybe it is random. Or maybe it's... you can rank up both Charm and Courage by working at the cafe. Shit. Well, that's probably a better use of my nights. I'll also make money that way. It's actually probably a solid alternative if the arcade doesn't have a specific boosting arcade machine active. How's the research going, Yukari?
Yeah.
It's going. There are so many stupid rumors going around that it's tough trying to make sense of this whole thing. I did get some useful info, though, so I plan on digging even deeper today. Try to remember what you find out at school, okay? Yeah, I'm not looking into this. It's a waste of my time. Ah, I see. Noted. I will look into that. And by look into it, I mean if I'll just check my night texts more often. Alright, so Machika, I also gotta bring you up. Where are ya? This list is set up real poorly. There it is. We're on rank 5 to 6.
Sorry, man, but I've got to pass this time.
You invited me out. Just like that?
I'm just so torn. I really do want to hang out with you. No time for ramen today. I gotta go check out that cram school.
Wow, you're taking your studies seriously, huh?
I mean, getting into college is pretty important, don't you think? You think about the future too, right?
I got plans already.
Oh, dude, I didn't know you were so serious about your future. I never really thought about my future until Emiri told me I should. She said I'd end up a loser if I didn't. But the future's a long way off. I mean, I still have to go to college first, right? Apparently, a bunch of Emiri's students go to good colleges. She must be thinking about our future together.
Or she's your tutor and is just thinking out about your future because that's part of your job.
You ought to think about your future too, man. I'd hate to see you end up becoming a loser, you know? That's why we gotta work our asses off. For our futures.
Right. Sure thing, pal.
Later. I'm heading to cram school.
Okay. Let's check our texts.
Welcome back.
Hey, my plants are done. Also, no messages tonight. this is the wrong area. I need one more floor up. I don't think I have anything. I got more tomatoes. Should probably double check
Marvelous.
my requests to make sure I'm not forgetting
looking for?
anything. Requests.
Are you accepting a request?
Okay.
Very well.
Wow, there are a lot of apathy syndrome people here, huh? Let's see what's here. Charm? We can do that. Rank 4 charm. Okay. I didn't realize we were that close to getting charm to rank 4. I thought we at least had like 2 or 3 more things we had to do first, but I'll take it.
Hey,
Hey, do you remember what we're doing today? We're gonna share our findings about the ghost stories tonight. Looking forward to it.
yeah.
I heard some pretty interesting stories while asking around. Anyway, don't forget about tonight, okay?
Well, today's Friday. Did you two ask around like we agreed?
Nope.
Huh? Were we supposed to do something by today?
I told you.
I know. I'm kidding. Man, you've got such a short temper.
Fine. Then we'll meet in the lounge after school.
Okay.
Don't forget.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready to rank up again? Yep. Straight to Social Link 7. You alright, Kenji?
I can't eat.
What happened?
You sure you want to know? I don't think we're gonna get to eat together like this anymore. To be honest, something's been on my mind. I saw a magazine in Emiry's room. Guess what it was called?
Bride to be?
How'd you guess? Man, you're amazing. When I saw that magazine, it got me thinking. And I've made up my mind, man. As soon as I graduate high school, I'm gonna marry Emiry.
That'll go great.
You think
I'm
that's a
sure
good plan?
that's gonna happen. Congrats.
Thanks, dude. I'm seriously in love with Emiry, and I'm gonna marry her. Then, Emiry Kana will be known as Emiry Tomochika, and I will make her the happiest wife ever.
Yep. Sure.
Sorry, I just want you to back me up, you know?
This'll only go well.
We we should get going. I wonder how many more times I'll get to walk home with you like this.
Oh my god, dude. Even by some miracle, your plan works out. You got at least 1.5 years or second years. Alright, pal? You can relax. Alright, time to talk about ghost stories, I guess.
As we agreed on Monday, we'll now hold a meeting to discuss what we've learned.
Wow, you're really into this.
Of course I am. I got lots of good info. And it turns out there was no angry ghost involved.
Clearly.
Oh, so that's what's important, huh?
First off, let's talk about how this rumor got started. The girl was found on the school grounds, so it does match the ghost story on that point. But why did the rumor spread so fast if this was the first time anything happened?
I don't think that's a fault against the rumor. Rumors can start pretty much from anything. I don't think it really matters that it was the first time something happened. There were 3 victims, I think. I don't actually know the answers to this. I'm just gonna guess.
Correct. But yeah, I was surprised when I found out. After that first incident, the exact same thing happened to 2 other students. All 3 victims had to be hospitalized. No wonder people thought it was a ghost. Okay, moving on. The victims were all in different classes, and at first glance, they don't seem to be connected, but they did have one thing in common. Anyone know what it was?
What is this? A quiz show? Do you know? What did all 3 victims have in common?
Oh, just like in class where you get to ask me for all the answers. You have to refer to me with this too, huh? They hung out together. Probably.
Yep, that's right.
Just using
Not
my
just once or
intuition
twice
here.
Either. They all got in with a bad crowd and were always out late. Considering they all ended up the same way, it can't just be a coincidence. So, to find out what happened, we're gonna do some field research.
What? Field research?
Yep, there's one place where all 3 victims were regulars.
Whoa, hang on. You're not talking about that spot behind Port Island Station, are you?
Oh, you know about it?
Oh, great. This is gonna go well.
Dude, you can't go there. I've heard all kinds of nasty rumors about that place.
Oh, really? Well, then all the more reason we should go together.
And what's gonna happen if something goes wrong? We're just gonna pull out
You're coming with,
our
right?
supernatural, like, ghost pals and fucking beat a bunch of people up. It is safer in numbers. That doesn't mean I like
Now
it.
we're talking.
Oh man, I don't know about this. That place is seriously bad news. Do we really have to go there?
Up until now, all we've done is follow orders. Isn't it about time we start thinking for ourselves?
I know what you mean,
Okay,
but
that's a fair point.
man, you have to say it like that. I guess I don't have a choice, do I?
Then it's settled. We'll go tomorrow night, so plan accordingly. Oh, maybe...
Seems like you went digging for info, too. You answered all my questions correctly. Here, you can have this. It's a little prize for keeping your promise. I did not keep my promise. I just picked what sounded like the most logical answers. Let's see. It's probably not enough for Courage 4, but we gotta be pretty close at this point. Charm seems to be the one thing that levels up the fastest. Although it may be the same points. Maybe I'm just, like, completely misjudging it. I have plans. I learned how to do capital letters. Are you getting these? Anyway, come visit us at the shop. Now all he needs to do is learn how to use punctuation. Yep, we'll go to the bookstore. You called me here. Okay, what's happening this time? What happened?
Ah, don't you worry. She's crying because she's happy. She's an emotional woman, bless her heart. She's been like this since the day we met.
Sure.
You see, all the graduates from my son's class have come together. They're collecting signatures to save the persimmon tree.
Oh. Hey, you know, that's good. That's cool of them. All right.
Say the tree is a memorial to their former teacher. They don't want it to be cut down.
That's great.
It was the same for our son's funeral. Many of them showed up for it. It's been so many years since then, but they still remember him.
They've given their precious time for our son. I don't know what to say. I'm so grateful.
You must be the one who called on them for this, right?
No, can't say that I was. What are you talking about? It seems all these choices give the same stat boost. No, I didn't. They all came together on their own. I don't want to take it.
Pretend it's just us. You don't have to be so modest.
Look, I genuinely don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You're a samurai. A modern-day samurai.
Sure. Kind of feels weird that I'm taking credit for this, even if it's imaginary credit, but you know.
Graduate and step boldly into adulthood. Don't forget about us, you hear?
Yeah.
Someday I'd love to grab a drink, you and me.
Yep, that'll definitely happen. I'm sure we'll have a long friendship.
But for now, you'll have to make do with this. See you again soon.
Alright. Now we get to go hang out with Junpei and Yukari.
All right, it's time.
Shouldn't we talk about this some more? I still think this is a bad idea.
You've had a full day to like steel yourself for this, Junpei. Come on. Come on.
How are you scared of ghosts, but totally fine with this?
Because stuff you can't see is way creepier.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Actually, I'm more worried about the things I can't see, like bats and knives.
Big deal, so it's a little dangerous. Come on, let's strike while the iron's hot.
I do gotta agree with Junpei in some aspect. You are a little less concerned about this than you should be.
Strike?
Yep, strike hard.
You're actually excited about this?
A worst case scenario, we've beat up a bunch of real people with our spirit ghost powers. I'm sure that'll go over well. Besides, I'm sure that the shadows are much more, like, actually bad news than a bunch of people with, like, knives and shit.
No way. The hell are these guys?
Check out those rags. They're from Gecko High.
Oh man, this is even worse than I.
Yeah.
You must have taken a wrong turn. 'Cause this place ain't for you, buddy.
Why not?
Well,
At Junpei, be a man. Come on.
what I'm saying is, you being here is ruining our vibe.
Damn. You're right. That's our fault. I didn't even think about the vibes.
Beat it, goatee. Goatee?
It's not much of a goatee. Come on.
Oh, you mean me?
Oh, I will.
Need your permission
I
to
will.
be here.
Hey, are you nuts? Leave the room, won't you?
No, I think she's doing the correct thing. Being tough is probably the best thing she can do in this situation.
I can read just fine. Come on. Don't be intimidated by these punks.
Hey, you show weakness, they're gonna walk all over you. You gotta be tough.
What'd you just say?
She just called us punks.
You're not even part of this conversation. Go back to whatever you were doing by those empty bottles and those oil drums.
Come on. Let's post some pictures that'll make her daddy cry. Hope you've been practicing your sexy poses.
It'll be fine. Oh boy, that's too good.
These guys are scum.
Oh, so now we're scum, huh?
Also, I like how we walked up to Junpei.
Man, I feel sorry for you, goatee. This bitch is a real pain in the ass, isn't she?
Junpei!
That's enough. They didn't know what they were getting into. I'll make sure they leave. You good with that?
Who do you think you are, dumbass? They're not walking out of this. You want some too?
Okay.
Shit!
Not even worth taking the hands out of the pockets. Just straight up fucking headbutt the guy in the face. Probably broke his nose.
Son of a bitch! You just crossed the line. You think you're going home alive now?
Should we find out?
No? Or maybe not.
Oh man, what a loser.
Bastard. Your name's Aragaki, right? Yeah. Now I remember. Shinjiro Aragaki. You're from Gecko High too, aren't you?
Damn it, you're gonna regret this! Oh man, Senpai! That was awesome!
I don't think that was the response
I
he was
remember
looking
you.
for.
You guys were in Aki's room at the hospital. You idiots. Go home. You don't belong here.
Wait! Sorry, but there's something we need to know before we leave.
It'll be fine.
Did Aki tell you to come here?
No, surprisingly enough, we were dumb enough to do this on our own. Besides, if he told us to come here, he'd probably be here, and we'd probably be in the middle of a large fist fight right about now. No, he didn't.
Well, what do you want to know? Is this about that ghost story?
Yes, that's right! How'd you know?
The rumor's been going around. Those girls who wound up in the hospital were here talking shit every night. They'd brag about all the stuff they did to some girl named Yamagishi.
Yamagishi? You mean Fuka Yamagishi from 2E? They were picking on her?
That's why people are saying it's Yamagishi's ghost that did it.
Yamagishi's not dead. Kind of be hard for her ghost to do anything.
Yamagishi-san's ghost? Wait, what do you mean by that?
You guys don't know? This Yamagishi girl might be dead.
What?
I heard she hasn't been home in over a week.
Wait, what? I thought she was just out recovering. So, you mean she's still missing?
So much for that ghost story. Mr. Akota is the homeroom teacher for 2E, right? Does he know about this?
I get it, Aki. Still trying to make up for the past. It's you who can't let go.
Again, Akihiko doesn't have shit to do with this.
Nothing. Anyways, it's all I know. We done here?
Yeah, totally. Thanks a lot. Come on, show some appreciation.
Thanks.
I didn't do nothing.
Thank you for helping us, and for sharing what you know. That was really nice of you.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
don't push your luck.
Just don't come here again.
Dude, I'm drenched in cold sweat. But man, what Aragaki-san told us was shocking, huh?
Oh,
I'll let Kiricho-senpai know what we found out about Yamagishi-san. The fact that she's missing is no small matter. Man, we're totally gonna get yelled at for doing that without permission. I can already see it happening. Oh, that didn't actually take up the evening. Hell yeah. There's things I can do. I could actually start the social link now that we have 4 charm. Well. Let's think about this. So, once I raise my social stats to max, which is mostly done at night, which I'm mostly doing at night, my nights is basically fully available, and I'm pretty sure this is the only social link that really takes place at night, other than I think a couple Elizabeth requests. So, I think we're just good to go do this. One more day till the full moon. Nope, there's a social link I can only do on Sundays and days off, and we're gonna prioritize that before we do a thing that we can do most normal days. Let's save. This is gonna be great. I love having to talk in fucking mid-2000 leet speak. It's so great. Alright, let's see. I went to the gym yesterday to work out. My muscles are sore, but I'm so buff. There's nothing the little endorphins won't cure, right? So much pain. Actually, I only went because I was so pissed at that bastard. What bastard? Sorry. Have a kind of a dirty mouth today. What I meant was, I was upset because of this guy. Remember that Mr. E guy? The SOB, right? I made a small error on some paperwork, and now he's all on my ass. You're supposed to be teaching correct grammar, he told me. Shut the fuck up, old man. He thinks he's all that just because he's a classic lit teacher, for fuck's sake. Doesn't he know who I am? I'm Maya, you old bastard. If Mr. E starts playing this game too, I'm putting him on ignore. You can't talk to him either, Kay. Pwned. Oh, that physically hurt. Oh. Pwned? Jesus. I know this game came out in, like, the early 2000s, but God. Mr. E probably doesn't have a computer at his house anyway. He probably uses an abacus. Talk about classic. Oh my god, fucking Rafflecopter. Jesus fucking Christ. Phew. Much better. Maybe I'll go take a shower now. Don't worry, I won't let that old geezer get me down. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's you. Could you free up your day tomorrow for me? There's a lot to be done for the Fukuya Negishi's case. So I'm gonna require your assistance.
Please.
If you have any urgent affairs, then I suggest you settle them by the end of the day. And nothing. Okay. Well, we didn't have the text for working part-time either, I don't think. Yeah, that boosts charm, so we really don't care about that. We could go do some karaoke, boost our courage a bit more, or we could go... Let's go raise our academics a little bit at the strip mall, baby. Actually, I wonder if we can hang out with Elizabeth. I don't know if it needs to be daytime for that or not. I think she said originally, come find me when the sun is up, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Marvelous.
Hey, give me more Twilight fragments, please.
A shame.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are you accepting a request? Very well.
Nothing comes between us, dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just want to stay with you.
Yep. Let's get the Prodigy platter. All right. Full moon time.
Yeah.
So, we're supposed to gather in front of the faculty office during lunch. Okay. To be honest, I don't feel like doing it, but we don't have a choice. And asking Mr. Akota for an explanation sounds like a total pain in the ass. This is so lame, especially compared to when we went to that spot behind the station at night. Junpei, you got a gut punch and you were fucking scared shitless the entire time. I mean, it's not exactly what I'd call, it's exciting, but I don't know if you should be comparing these two things.
Oh, Kirijo-senpai. Why are you here?
Same reason you are. Mr. Akota, I'm here to ask you about a student named Fuka Yamagishi.
No!
And what the fuck are you freaking out about?
I never thought it'd turn out this way. Fuka.
Hey, I remember you.
What did you do to Yamagishi?
Hold on, Kirijo-kun. This isn't an interrogation. Stop scaring her.
So that's what you sound like, huh, Mr. E? You
Ryama,
SOB?
You don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You wouldn't want to give her the wrong idea.
Fuka, she always looks so frazzled whenever I gave her a hard time.
No shit. It's almost like bullying is wrong.
That's when I realized she may be a model student, but deep down she's just like us.
Oh my god. Fucking rocket scientist. Holy shit.
And because of that, I knew exactly which buttons to push.
And you kept doing it anyway, because you're a fucking asshole.
We were just messing with her earlier that day, too. It was May 29th. We took Fuka to the gym and locked the door from the outside.
Oh, she's stuck within Tartarus.
Wait, what? You trapped her inside?
That's messed up.
That night, Maki got worried Fuka might commit suicide, so she went back to the school by herself, but she never came back. And the next morning,
She was found lying outside the front gate.
I went to the gym to let Fuka out, but the door was still locked. So I opened it and went inside, but she wasn't there. We all freaked out. Starting that night, we went out looking for her, but every night, another one of us wouldn't come back. And then they all ended up like Maki.
I see. Mr. Akota, all this time you've been reporting Yamagishi as absent due to illness, but the truth of the matter is that she was missing. You had to have known this. Explain yourself.
Yeah, it sounds like you're covering
I
things
was
up.
thinking of the students, of course.
What about Fuka? She's a student, you fuck.
You children may not understand, but we have to consider the future of everyone affected.
So you chose not to report a missing child for the good of the class, and not because you didn't want the police involved.
It was in her best interest.
Sure, buddy.
I wouldn't want her records to be stained by something like this. Her parents agreed.
So to protect your career, you ignored your responsibility as a teacher. Despicable.
No, I didn't mean. I was just.
This piece of shit better get fired. I'm gonna be real upset if he isn't.
You can
doesn't
go
get
now.
fired
We'll
for
handle
this.
the rest.
Fucking
wait,
don't report a missing person.
Don't worry. This won't be the last you'll hear of this. About your friends. Did you notice anything unusual about them before they went missing? Anything at all?
A voice. A creepy voice. They all mentioned it right before they went missing. They said they could hear it, calling their name.
Oh, man.
Senpai, could it be?
It's them. No doubt about it. Up until now, we've never been able to predict who exactly would become aware during the dark hour. This voice must be the key. In other words, it doesn't just happen randomly. They actually get drawn in. I realize now, after seeing all of this, they're clearly targeting humans. Shadows are most definitely the enemy of mankind.
I would have never guessed. Thank you for
Stay at
putting
our
it
dorm
plainly
tonight.
in front of
That should
me.
be the safest place. If you hear the voice, tell us immediately. And don't leave your room no matter what happens. If you can manage that, you should be fine. Don't worry. Yamagishi should be all right as well.
Fuka.
Iori
Yes.
and Takeba too.
Oh, okay.
We'll meet after school in the student council room to discuss tonight's operation.
Tonight?
You know, it's actually a good point. So, all of those students who got sucked into the Dark Hour, they're not dead, they're just in the hospital. So, aren't they gonna, like, although I guess the island is kind of, like, watched over by the Korijos to some extent, and they're aware of the situation. So, I guess if they did try to report the crazy shit that happened, I guess it would just be normal, and it really wouldn't go anywhere? Okay, I guess that's fair.
Yes. We are going to rescue Fuka Yamagishi. If my guess is right, she's still inside the school.
Understood.
Well, not the school, but Tartarus.
Good. You're all here. Tonight, we're infiltrating the campus. Our objective is to rescue Fuka Yamagishi.
I don't get it. Are you saying Yamagishi is inside the school somewhere?
Should be. Not the school. The school. The Tartarus. The big labyrinth that comes out of the school.
And why are we doing this at night? At midnight, this place turns into...
Exactly. That's how Yamagishi wandered into Tartarus.
Wait! You mean Yamagishi-san's been over there ever since she got locked in the gym?
We've been in there since then. How did we not notice?
That's right.
That was 10 days ago! No matter how you look at it, she's gotta be...
Don't lose hope just yet. Tartarus only appears during the dark hour. So where does it go for the rest of the day?
It's actually a fair point. It doesn't exist?
That's a good point.
This is just a theory. But I think time flows differently in Tartarus.
I see. So, we already know that time flows differently because, like, several hours in Tartarus only equates to 1 hour of, like, real world time, or is something on that scale. So, theoretically, when the Dark Hour ends, Tartarus, like, vanishes out of existence, and everything in it kind of disappears. So, like... So, if you stayed in Tartarus, theoretically, I guess, that would mean that... This is hard to put into words. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. You get what I'm trying to say. Essentially, Tartarus vanishes, and then it's like no time has passed for you, but time is like
so
a
even
full
though
day
it's
has
been
passed.
10 days for us, it could have only been 10 hours for her.
Mm-hmm.
There's a chance she's still alive.
Wow, you think so? But wait, isn't the Dark Hour pretty brutal though? Even for us.
We haven't struggled with it. I don't know what you mean by brutal for us.
How could she last 10 days worth in there?
That is true. And even if she is still alive, we might not be able to get to her.
Are you just gonna abandon her then?
Hey, we didn't say anything about that.
I have an idea. Let's try to enter Tartarus the same way Yamagishi did. We'll go to the gym and wait for midnight. That'll be the quickest way.
That'll work.
Is that really gonna work?
It's our best shot.
In all honesty, I can't say I fully agree with this. If something goes wrong, you could all end up lost in Tartarus too.
I'm sure it'll be fine. There are like teleporters to the main entrance like every couple floors. We'll be fine.
But
I'm not just gonna stand here and do nothing. If there's a chance we can save her.
That's my boy.
I never forgive myself. If you guys aren't with me, then I'm going in on my own.
Senpai?
all right, we know it's risky, but we also can't just leave her there.
Right. and we won't know until we try.
Guess we're sneaking into the school then. In that case, I've got just the thing.
You do?
You do?
No answer. This is a problem. I can't get a hold of the chairman.
Well, that's not a big deal, right?
There is one issue. Without the chairman's help, I'm not sure how we can get inside the school.
We break it.
No need to worry. I've got it all set.
All set. An explosive? All right. I'll let you
I don't
handle
think
this.
that's what he meant by set.
There's no time to waste.
Unless that's exactly what he meant. He's not refuting it. Did you plant a bomb?
An actual explosive?
No.
Okay, I don't know why you didn't refute it in the moment then.
All I did was unlock a door. See? We got in no problem. Man, I'm a genius.
Is there really something to brag about here?
Yeah, you did just leave a door unlocked.
So you unlocked it earlier. Très bien.
It's really not fucking rocket science, Mitsuru.
Oui, good job.
Why are you speaking French?
We should find somewhere to get ourselves ready. Your classroom should work, right?
Yeah, I hope I get an opportunity to save. I probably should have saved last night to be safe, but
Trey Ben? Is that French or something?
it's very good in French.
Why are they talking in different languages anyway?
Look, I took French in high school, but that doesn't mean I remember much of it. But I do know that très bien means very good, and I know that oui means yes.
Can we turn on the lights?
The only thing else I know how to say in French is fucking omelet with cheese.
Aw, you scared?
No, I'm not. Stupid.
Hey, that's uncalled for.
Quiet. We need to get started.
There's nobody here. Who cares if we speak at full volume? What's gonna happen?
It's better for us if the lights are off. They cut the power at night anyway.
I don't really like sneaking around.
Again,
First, we have
nobody's
to find the key to the
fucking
gym.
here.
It should be in either
Except
the faculty
maybe a
office or the
janitor.
janitor's room. You three check the faculty office. Akihiko and I will take the janitor's room. After that, we'll meet in the main hallway on the first floor. Understood?
And we're gonna be fucking running around the place. It's not like the janitor is not gonna already hear us running around. Fine by me.
So, we're searching the faculty office, huh? Hey, maybe we'll find some test questions.
Stupid.
Maybe I should go to the faculty office too. It sounds interesting.
Akihiko?
You're not planning to do something unethical under my supervision, are you? I suppose you'll need to be executed.
Hey, come on! Obviously, I was joking.
All I meant by interesting was that there's a higher chance of finding the key there.
Enough with the excuses. Let's head to the janitor's room. Iori, you're coming with us.
All right, let's get this over with.
Oh, thank God, I get to save. I was worried that I was going to fight a boss and then die. And then have to do several days over again. It's probably a janitor.
What? There's someone else here?
How do you think the school gets cleaned?
We gotta hide. It was just a security guard.
Let's hurry.
phone.
Yeah, that security guard totally didn't hear that.
Why now?
Maybe you probably should have turned that off.
And of course, it's just spam. I mean, that would freak most people out, right?
Only if they were already massively on edge.
Come on, the thing just rang out of nowhere.
That's how phones work. But I'm gonna play it cool, you know? Just play it chill. I get that.
Right? No. It's so dark, I can barely read these. What does it say on this one?
Morg. It says Jim.
Really? Let me see.
I
Yeah,
think.
this is it. I'm sure they won't mind if we borrow this. Okay, let's go. We're supposed to meet up with everyone in the main hallway.
Did you find the key?
Sure did.
You know, I heard a scream that sounded kind of familiar.
Yeah, you heard it from upstairs. So, clearly the security guard must have heard it.
Huh?
Wait, you actually did? I was just kidding.
You're just being an asshole. I see.
You want to take this outside?
Guys, come on.
All right, we'll divide into teams again. 3 of you will enter Tartarus, and 1 of you will remain outside with me. Once the dark hour begins, I'll pinpoint Yamagishi's position.
I'm going in. You come too. You can take the lead as usual.
Of course. All right.
Then I'll be the third.
Wait a second, Yucatan. Remember how I accidentally screwed up on the monorail? Give me a chance to make up for that.
Oh, come on. It's not always about you. Besides, you didn't accidentally screw up.
Yeah, you intentionally screwed up. However, giving you a chance to redeem yourself is probably a decent thing to do.
All right, Junpei, we'll give you
Also,
another
I'm
shot.
being cut off again.
And with that,
Shit.
the teams are set.
My camera has been off angle, and I don't know how long it's been off angle.
Sweet. Thanks.
What?
What's wrong, Takeba? Do you have a problem staying with Mitsuru?
No, it's fine.
It's almost time.
Let's go.
And now my camera's super off position. I need to adjust this. Hold on. Let's shift it. Almost. Sorry. It's just I can't normally see this with my guides blocking my monitor. So I can only see it once it gets adjusted onto my backup view.
Guess I'm alone after all. Fuka. No. No, I don't want to hear this. Calling me. I have to go to school. Tell her I'm sorry. Fuka.
People don't fucking listen when people tell them things.
So,
We still haven't heard back from them. The transmission range is at max, too.
I hope that girl Moriyama is okay at the dorm.
Nope, because she's coming here because she doesn't fucking listen when people tell her to do things.
Unfortunately, no place is completely safe in the dark hour. But we couldn't risk bringing her here. And having one of us stay behind to watch her wasn't an option either.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, we are all here for Yamagishi-san's sake.
I'm here. I've confirmed your position. You're higher up than I expected. You're barely in communication range. Is everyone all right?
I don't know. Got separated.
Akihiko! Come in, Akihiko!
Is he out of range? That's worrying.
Yeah, that's a little concerning. I must have lost consciousness. I don't see Sonata or Junpei.
Are you awake?
Yeah, clearly. What do you think? You're looking right at me. Do I look asleep?
This is the first time we've spoken outside of your room.
Where are the others?
Don't worry. You'll see them soon. But we don't have much time to talk. Tonight, there's more than one ordeal you must face.
Oh, great.
You should hurry. She's waiting for you. You guys will need her. See you. I hope we meet again.
Are you alright? It's too far. I can't find any backup. I'm sorry. Find Akihiko and the others.
I'll be fine. I handle most of combats on my own anyway.
Akihiko and the others are on this floor.
Who's there?
What's your current location? Reply immediately.
I should be able to handle fights on my own. Oh, it's just these fucking basic ass enemies. Oh, we're fine. Can't all out attack with only one party member. Money. Yeah, I don't need to worry about fights if it's
Are
gonna
you human?
throw shit like this at me. I'll just take the free XP and shit that comes with it.
I'll go with. It's over.
Honestly, I don't think we need to take money during this event. Because likely during the next evening, so tomorrow night, we'll go and clear out the next section of Tartarus, which should be unlocked. Also, it keeps shifting over to the edge of my green screen, which is really fucking annoying. That's not perfect, but it'll work.
Where am I? Why am I here?
You're still wondering that?
Answer me.
After 10 hours? Oh, fuck. I missed. Oh, it's just these two. It's fine. Okay. I expected to take a little bit more than that, given I'm on hard mode, but, you know, I'll take it. Do I have Magaru on anybody? I do not. I could just probably slash them to death, though. It's really not worth fighting these things.
Please, answer me.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Hey, you two.
Hey, here he is. Man, we were worried about you.
Don't worry about me. Sorry about the wait.
I don't think we should enter Tartarus this way again.
Oh yeah. Did you hear a voice on your way here?
Yep.
Kinda like...
Who's there? Are you human?
That's it! That's the voice! Wait, didn't that come from behind us?
Are you Fuka Yamagishi?
Yes.
Wow, you're alive! That's awesome! Never fear, the heroes are here!
Okay, shut up, Junpei.
Good to see you're okay. Come with us.
Thank you so much.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'll be fine. Sorry, I'm just so relieved.
Looks like I made the right call then. I'll see if I can contact Mitsuru.
What is this place? One second I was at school, and then...
It's kind of a long story. We can explain after we get out of here.
Yeah.
Mitsuru, can you hear me? No good. All I hear is static.
Oh, are you hurt anywhere? You've probably seen the monsters wandering around, right?
So, there is something dangerous in here.
I refuse to believe that you haven't come across them, or at least seen them.
I've gotten by without them finding me so far.
Wait, you've avoided them this entire time? How is that possible?
It's hard to describe, but I can sort of tell where they are.
What do you mean? Are you saying you're psychic or something?
She has the same power as Mitsuru, actually. She might be even stronger. Mitsuru's persona was always more combat-focused to begin with.
Persona?
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Hang on to this.
Huh? Wait, is this a gun?
Think of it as a lucky charm. It doesn't actually fire bullets.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Whoa, check out the moon. It's huge. I don't think I've ever seen it so bright.
There's some research that indicates the shadows are affected by the phases of the moon. Although the same thing is true about humans.
I don't think that's true. I don't think there's any truth in the fucking, like... old, like, wives' tale or rumor or whatever you want to call it, that, you know, humans change with the phases of the moon. Like, I don't think that's true.
That would explain Yucatan's mood swings.
Can't sleep, huh?
Hey,
That's
wasn't
fair.
it a full moon the night we went to the monorail?
You're just now noticing the correlation,
It was.
Junpei?
Is something wrong?
Hey, did you see the moon on the night the dorm was attacked back in April?
It was full.
Today is June 8th. The monorail incident happened on May 9th. And the assault in the dorm was on April 9th. They were all on a full moon. Mitsuru, are you there?
Nico, shut those up.
Hey, can you hear me? Mitsuru, come in!
Alright, what are we fighting this time?
Mitsuru? Mitsuru!
What is that? It's much bigger than the others. And it's attacking someone.
Damn it!
What the hell's going on? totally lost here.
Well, maybe you should turn around and see what everybody else is looking at.
Them. If my guess is right, they come every full moon. We've gotta hurry.
Oh wait, they're not actually looking at something in particular. Alright, well, I guess that makes more sense.
What?
Well,
There's two of them? Mitsuru! Takeba!
What's going on? Nothing's working!
Sonata-san, gotta draw the shadows away.
Yeah, I'm on it. Hey, if it's a fight you want, then you've got it!
Akihiko, be careful. Normal attacks don't work on them.
Hey, what the?
oh yeah, this fucking...
Fuka.
No! What are you doing here?
Moriyama-san?
Hey, come back!
This is all just going to fucking hell.
It's not safe!
I had to tell you. I'm sorry.
Hey, look out!
I have to protect her. Persona.
You know, maybe I'm just not remembering this correctly, but have we gotten an Awakening, like, actual cutscene other than the protagonists up until this point? I don't think we have. I think everybody else just kind of did. Just had their own shit happen. We just kind of got them, and they already were used to it. That's kind of cool.
Yamagishi-san?
A persona?
I can see. I can see these monsters' weaknesses.
Can it be?
Just as I thought. Mitsuru, let her take your place.
That's... I mean, it kind of makes sense for a majority of the cast, at least, especially these early members, because they already awakened to them before we even got here. The only one that really didn't was Junpei, and he was kind of waved off screen that, oh, he has Persona 2, apparently.
We'll handle these guys.
Oh, alright, boss music, let's go.
I'll begin searching for the monster's weaknesses. Please, give me some time.
What to do? Not that.
Let's see.
What's next?
Who's gonna win this?
That's a cool animation. Oh my god, that hit a lot.
It's done. I can start the analysis at any time. Please tell me when to activate it.
Okay, this is a new mechanic. I don't remember this in the original game.
I didn't know I had this kind of power.
Your ability is just what we hoped for. It's even more accurate than Mitsuru's.
Weak to lightning. Other one's probably weak to wind.
What to do?
Or gun. Well, I can't hit that guy. So let's just hope for a knockdown here. No, no stun? Alright.
Now where to strike?
Mm.
I'll take care of this.
That's definitely a lot more convenient than having to manually guess work. It does cost a decent amount, though. Oh, right.
Aura had shifted. So they were changing their affinity. No wonder.
That's fine. I've got basically a way to hit every elemental type, so it's okay that they're doing that. We'll just go one at a time.
What to do?
What's next?
Who's gonna win this? The best bet will be. I've got this.
Now for blame out.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll go with. This is it. What to do? Not that.
Actually, yeah, I don't want to do that because I'm almost out of MP for her already.
Can't let this go to waste.
One step at a time.
Let's see, do we have... Yep, we have
Guess
one
what the
more.
doctor ordered. I can read you like a book. Too slow.
Those physical skill animations are actually really cool.
Not that. What to do?
What's the plan?
That's gonna run out this turn.
I'll take care of this. Pretty good hit.
Hey, I can see the enemy's weakness now.
You're still weak to ice.
What to do? Persona.
Can't stop me now.
Who's gonna win this? Nice work. Let's go!
Ooh, that's not good.
What is this?
not the end of the world. We're still fine.
I'll go with.
Alright, one down.
What's the plan? Now's my chance. Appreciate it.
We're just getting started.
It's a good thing that I didn't try to analyze at that time. I had a feeling it was going to change. Weak to punch.
What to do? This is it.
The enemy lines are broken.
Let's do it. Can't stop now. Oh yeah! Check this out.
This is actually a really easy weakness to hit.
Hell yeah! Let us have it, fellas.
Better go, one step at a time. Holy goose! Everyone, follow my lead.
Alright, don't change affinities, please. Thank you. Oh no, my fire weakness. Whatever will I do? Or fire resistance for the same concept.
Let's see.
That was easy.
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up.
Are there more of them?
I mean, yeah, but not here,
Don't
right
worry.
now.
It's over.
Fuka. You. Are you okay? Yeah. Thank goodness. Fuka!
It's all right. She's just exhausted.
You haven't even checked on her. You don't know that. You just saw her pass out and that's, oh, she's just exhausted. That's probably nothing. It's fine. Fainting is normal.
Fuka,
Where did those two shadows come from?
Somewhere outside of Tartarus. Just like with the dorm and the monorail.
Outside, huh?
What are we gonna do about Moriyama-san? She knows about the Dark Hour and the shadows.
It doesn't matter. She's not like us, so she won't remember anything that happens in the dark.
Oh. There's an explanation for that question I had earlier. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
The good news is she didn't fall victim to the shadows despite hearing their call. So
I
don't think
forgot
she'll get
that
drawn in again.
People
She's safe now.
forget if they don't have the power. Just kind of forget everything that happened.
But doesn't that mean she'll forget Yamagishi-san saved her life? That doesn't seem right.
Actually, I get the feeling that things will work out.
You always get these feelings, Mitsuru, and I don't know. You're generally right, but I don't know where these feelings come from.
I'm sorry, Fuka. I'm so sorry.
It looks like she's learned her lesson.
I'm sorry.
Ah, that's enough of that. It wasn't easy, but we managed to rescue Fuka Yamagishi. It was actually very easy, honestly. His warning doesn't seem to be just a dream. But I can't make any sense of it right now. I feel way too exhausted. I should get some rest as soon as I get back to the dorm.
Good morning.
Yamagishi and Moriyama are recovering nicely. They'll be released from the hospital in the next few days. It's good to hear.
Precisely.
We'll need to invite Yamagishi to the dorm and explain what happened. Considering that power of hers, we could definitely use her help. And as much as I'd love to stay up for another couple hours and do this, I still gotta get up at the bumfuck crack of dawn for the next... at least for the next couple days. So I really can't afford to stay up any later, unfortunately. But what can you do? These last 2 months have been quite the bitch. Hopefully we'll be back to normal, where I'll be able to actually do, like, decent amount of time. At least, hopefully by the end of the week. Fingers crossed. But, thanks everybody so much for watching, if you still are. I will be back tomorrow with Chapter 7 of Thousand Year Door, where we will be pushing almost to completion. Other than that, the schedule has remained the same for the rest of the week. So, look forward to that. But regardless, I hope everybody enjoyed, and have a good night.